RC, how would you describe what happened Saturday night in Vegas?
Man, I mean, listen, when you watch this team play, you just don't understand it, but that's what Fitzmagic is. That's what he does. He's a guy who comes in, he has no restraints, he has no boundaries, and he goes out and he just tries to make plays for his team. This team rallies around him, and you saw again the Las Vegas Raiders don't do the right thing at the end of the game, and they're burned by a star quarterback. The last times it was Mahomes, this time it was Fitzmagic. I mean, those dudes aren't the same, but they got the same result.
All right, you know what? He makes magic happen. You just wish it could happen consistently, and it doesn't really.
You just hope the magic's for your team.
Exactly. But I want to stick with this game for a little bit because it really was interesting. You look at this, and now the question becomes, who's going to start, Tua or Fitz? Rex, who do you think?
No, it's Tua. Absolutely, he's going to be Tua. And I got to give a shout-out to Brian Flores, to me. Man, like, this is a weird situation. Here he's pulling guys, different situations, fits in, you play great, no, you're back to the bench, all that. But he instills confidence, which is crazy. When you're pulling a guy, it doesn't happen. I'm going to tell you how he does it. All right, number one, he's got extreme confidence in himself, and he's the real deal. That's what plays in the locker room. Everybody knows that this guy is genuine. But, man, he's like, look, Tua, you're going to start this game, you're going to protect our football team, you're going to get better as it goes. Ryan Fitzpatrick, you're my ace reliever, man. You're coming in, throwing gas, and getting us our saves. He's got him in such a role. That's who he is. But for those who think Fitzpatrick is a great starting quarterback, you're wrong. He's had 16 years to prove it. He's not that. What he is a heck of a relief pitcher. He's got that mentality, and what Dan talks about, this, you know, and it's like, he's special that way. His teammates gravitate to him. So when they put him in, his whole team has confidence. But, man, I'm telling you, the team, Brian Flores, to me, is Coach of the Year. And his handling of this, although it's strange, works.
You know, it just seems like he's a man of integrity, and the guys really follow him. So, Dan, I got to ask you, who do you think should start?
Tua should start. I look at this situation with three things, right? I trust Brian Flores as much as I trust any coach in the NFL with his decision-making and strategy. He has 100% earned that. Two, what does this do to Tua's confidence? As a player in the NFL, a lack of confidence comes from a lack of clarity. The unknown. There is nothing of that in Miami. There is a very black and white conversation that seems to happen from Flores to Tua. If you don't play well enough, we're going to go to this guy. You're still our starting quarterback, right? And so this will not have a negative impact on Tua's confidence or his belief in himself, right? He is still a developing player. But this is the most important point. The courage to make the decision in these moments, the quarterback moves for Brian Flores, that's impressive. What's most impressive is the courage and confidence to make the quarterback move and know that if it doesn't work out, he won't lose the locker room. That's the most impressive thing, is he knows I've got an all-in trust from my locker room that I can make this move. And if it doesn't work out, if we lose and it has a negative impact on our team, those guys will still believe in me, and I'm going to still believe in them. That's what it means, or that's what it looks like to have all-in trust as an organization. That's why Flores is who he is for the Dolphins.
Dan, I find that fascinating. RC, I just want to come at you quickly with this. The idea that we have behind franchise quarterbacks is this idea of, hey, you got to build up their confidence. You got to keep them in. You got to let them learn from their mistakes. When he's getting relieved, does he learn from those mistakes?
I think he does learn from those mistakes, but it's not necessarily his own mistakes to make. And when you look at what Brian Flores has done, he's empowered both of his quarterbacks. Both of those quarterbacks own the locker room, and that's a very difficult thing to do. You have to have two extremely unique people to do it with, and I think they have the perfect mix in Tua Tagovailoa and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.